While your friends are doing vampire facials and microneedling and all the things at the med spas, you're holding back. You are doing maybe a scrub once a week, once a month, once a quarter. You know who you are, and it's starting to show. So let's talk about exfoliation. This is meant to be the everything exfoliation video. I'm going to show you how I do the circles, how we go through the process, where it goes in your lineup of skincare. You can resurface your skin at home. You don't have to go to a med spa, but you need to do it carefully. So stick around, save this video. Let's get into it. So first things first, how do you know if you need to exfoliate? If you're over 40 and you've only been using a scrub every now and then, you definitely need to exfoliate. But you can be sure at the end of your shower, when your face is nice and hot, start to make circles on your face for about 60 seconds. Go in one direction and then the other direction. And if you feel buildup, that means you have a crust on your face. That is dead skin cells and silicone buildup from the makeup that you're using. And it's all got to come off. And the good news is that it's fairly easy to do. It's not going to cost you a ton, and we actually have a video saved in my bio. It's the video pinned at the top, the only one pinned, and you can do this at home with what's in your kitchen and pantry for free if you don't want to buy our 3-step exfoliation series. This is a little bit more convenient, and you're going to get some additional ingredients in here that are going to be super helpful. But if you don't trust yet and you don't have the money to invest in exfoliation, go to my bio, watch that pinned video, and get to work in your kitchen. So you've determined that you need to exfoliate, and we're gonna get started with step 1. This is a heavy grit, which means that you are going to have to apply very low pressure because you can break blood vessels if you use a heavy grit like this. So we're gonna take about a nickel size amount onto the hand, about like that. And I'm gonna add just a few little drops of water to kind of make it a paste. And we're gonna go in and just start making circles on the face. Try not to follow a preset muscle memory pattern that you have for cleansing your face. You wanna slow this down. You can see that already I'm starting to turn a little bit red, and you really wanna focus on areas of your face where you start to see a little bit of flaking or you have texture in your skin after you apply your makeup. This is going to erase all of the texture, but you're gonna wanna do these 3 steps in a row for 3 days when you first get it. Then after that, you can just do it once or twice a week, or as often as your skin can handle it, honestly. Under the eyes, you wanna be very careful not to get it in the eyes, but we wanna make circles under there and then get into the nostril area where you get a lot of makeup buildup, get on to your lips. And I've very intentionally just done 1/2 of my face. I'm gonna take just a few more drops of water, and we'll go into this side. I'm gonna get that off my hand, and we're gonna get in there nice and slow. You wanna spend about a minute doing. And the reason that we are intentionally doing 1/2 of the face and then the other half of the face is that so you don't end up doing a pattern of your regular wash. You want to break this up and be very methodical about it so that you don't forget any areas. You can do your eyelids too. I don't really need to do that, so I'm gonna skip it. But this is step 1 for 1 minute with a nickel size amount, and now we're gonna rinse it off. So what's in this? It's bamboo, it's rice, it's turmeric, it's aspen bark. All of these things are super well known for exfoliating the skin, especially rice. It has ferulic acid in it. And if you have heard of ferulic acid in a serum that costs about $180 from a med spa, you know that it's in rice, which is pretty cheap. So our 3-step exfoliation is not nearly as pricey as most of the other brands out there, and certainly not as expensive as a med spa. And I have it linked right down here. But let's do step 2, which is a lot of the same ingredients: rice, papaya, aspen bark, bamboo extract. And this one is a little bit finer though. It's gonna have a little bit of grit to it at first, and then it's going to kind of foam up, and you're gonna feel like you lost the grit, so what's the point? But keep going. So you want to do this for a minute too, about a nickel size amount, and you're gonna pop that onto your hand. This is going to last you a very long time. So this is a pretty good buy. We have a lot of our customers say, like, I can't even seem to make a dent in the bottle. So you can do this all over your chest and your neck as well. I'm adding my water to the scrub, and now we're gonna go in and make circles in one direction, circles in the other direction, small circles under the eye. And this one you can spend a little bit more time and pressure on the skin. It's not nearly as gritty, so you don't have to be as cautious about breaking blood vessels. I'm gonna get just a little bit more water and do this side. And then when you rinse this off after your 1 minute, you are going to feel like a dolphin. It is kind of exciting, and you're gonna think, do I really need to do this 3 days in a row? Can it really get any better? And the answer is yes, it just gets better and better. And you can actually lose up to 50% of your wrinkle depth once you get rid of the silicone and skin cell buildup that's on your face right now. So step 2 is complete. We are now a marine mammal, eek, eek. And we are going to step 3, which is our glycolic toner. It's about a little over 3.5% glycolic acid. We're gonna take 2 or 3 droppers full and put it on a cotton round or a cotton ball or whatever cloth you use in your makeup routine. And this is gonna maybe feel a little bit spicy. It does on me because I'm a little bit sensitive to glycolic acid. You may not feel the tingle until day 3, but don't be surprised if you do. It doesn't mean that you're allergic to it or that it's anything's wrong. It's just doing its job, and this is going to remove all of the tiny particles that you definitely cannot see. So doing this in 3 layers, rough grit, medium grit to a acid is the way that you resurface your skin at home. Again, you're going to do this for 3 days in a row, and then after that, it's going to go after double cleansing and before your hydration in 3 layers, and so it's going to go right in the middle. Okay, so after you clean your face and before you hydrate, so after you exfoliate, you're going to do your hydration series. You can do this 1 to 2 times a week or as much as you want and as much as your skin can handle it. You'll know when you go to put your makeup on, if you see little cracks or you see little flakes, you're going to know that it's time to exfoliate, and you'll have everything you need already there, and it will last you probably 6 months to a year.